his integrity was put out there and stepped on and muddied and confused. The integrity didn't change, but people's view of it was absolutely skewed. Good example of this is the account of healing the woman with the 18-year infirmity and the synagogue official's response because Jesus did this on a Sabbath. Let's look at Luke 13, verses 13 to 14.
And he laid his hands on her, and immediately she was made erect again and began glorifying God.
Can you imagine? Here, this woman has been sick for 18 years, so much that she's bent over and can't even stand up straight. Can you imagine the backache to that? This is huge. She's healed. And what does she do? She starts giving God the glory. What a wonderful thing to happen in the synagogue.
Well, let's go to verse 14. But the synagogue official, indignant because Jesus had healed on the Sabbath, began saying to the crowd in response, "There are 6 days in which work should be done. So come during them and get healed, and not on the Sabbath day."
Okay, so instead of being amazed and happy for this woman, Jesus is being criticized in front of everybody on a legal technicality that isn't even correct, because you can pull your oxen out of a ditch on the Sabbath, but you can't cure this woman in pain for 18 years. Jesus rightly calls him a hypocrite.
And so you see that you're right. Her healing, the beauty of the glorifying act of her healing is looked upon with disdain. Jesus was looked upon with disdain, this unjust disrespect of being misunderstood and being sinful and wrong. You broke the Sabbath. No, you didn't, but it was perceived that way. See, Jesus knew he was here to fulfill prophecy, and he knew what prophecies he was fulfilling. Let's look at Matthew.